to Gary Williams.
Okay, Damon, we're going to do just that. You know, a lot of people don't have a lot of time, but you should take the time to listen to this gentleman right here, the head of the Performance Center up there at Sea Island, Randy Myers. It's always good to be with you, my friend.
Absolutely, Gary.
Okay, so you walk on the range and it's a chilly morning, and most everybody's got a towel on their golf bag.
Yeah, and I think it's a really invaluable tool for people who don't know exactly what to do, because obviously you're going to grip the club with your hands, so you can start off just by stretching your forearms out. And if you talk to a lot of old PGA pros, they'll tell you this is the one neglected area. People don't stretch their wrists and forearms, and so a lot of times that leads to grip tension, right? So your first couple swings of the day, your grips are you're gripping it too tight and you're not able to release the club. So hold these for about 5 to 8 seconds or a couple breaths, and you'll know if you're super tight to repeat it.
No question. All right, what's
now
next?
Let's work into the swing. So go ahead and set up, and when you turn to the top of your backswing, you can apply resistance by pulling with your right arm. So you're really turning the shoulder behind the ball and getting a good feel. Again, trying to hold that for a split, couple seconds. Yeah, 5, 8 seconds is good. And what you want to feel with this is the turning of the middle back and shoulders.
Oh, you definitely feel it through the lats?
Yeah, so, you know, if you don't have a towel, obviously a club works fine as well. But if you want to change that angle a little bit, go ahead and put 1 foot forward a little bit and then turn to the top.
And now, are you keeping this about shoulder width?
You can, I think the closer you would take it, the harder it would be, right? So for some people, it would be more difficult to stretch with your hands closer. But shoulder width is a great target line. And then when you turn to the top, by changing your stance position, what it does is it loads the hip. So a lot of these drills we'll do in the fitness trailer before the guys go out to play, like this morning. Not necessarily with a towel, but with a tubing, rubber tubing, or a stretching pole as well. But this is just great for someone who's going out there on a normal day and it's a little chilly to go ahead and work on getting their body loose.
Okay, what's next?
So take your arms overhead. So getting into a good posture and tilting forward at your waist, and just take this towel to the side a little bit. Yeah, see how you're turning that angle?
Wow.
Again, lats, shoulders, mid-back. And by applying that pressure and pulling, it's going to give you a little bit more stretch. And most recreational golfers really struggle from impact and through. So what I would do is, if any of those stretches were difficult, go back and repeat them.
Okay, and again, on all of these, about 5 to 8 seconds?
Yeah, we try to teach how to breathe, breathing correctly. Obviously, like yoga or Pilates, it's important when you're stretching to breathe, not to hold your breath. So, you know, if you took this and did 1 breath, inhale, and then exhale, and it basically is going to give you about 5 to 8 seconds. You don't want to tug and pull too rapidly. Let's work on the calves.
All right.
And we were talking about this earlier. You know, you want to stretch your forearms, and you want to stretch, obviously, through your wrists, but you want to stretch the back of your legs as well. And particularly if you're not walking and you're going to be riding in a cart all day, this will get the hamstrings and the hips, and it should feel pretty good.
It does.
A lot of players that I work with at Sea Island aren't able to go down and grab their toe and really have restrictions in their hamstrings and hips. So this is just a great drill to work on to get the Achilles as well as the bottom of your foot working too.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Anything else?
Yeah, so the only thing I would say before you go play, if you put it behind your shoulders, just go ahead and put it right on your shoulder plane, and then stretch those arms out. You can keep it right on your back. Now turn to the top of your backswing. Good. And get a little wider and keep your base, right? So this is going to show you how far you're actually turning that day. And one of the things tour players do great is they assess every day. How much range of motion do I have? Go ahead and turn through. So if you do this, you're opening up the chest and shoulders. You're also promoting good posture as well as loading into the hips. Awesome series of stretches that take you less than 3 to 5 minutes.
Well, you put together a program for me 2 years ago that I use to this day. And oh, by the way, the guy who's leading this golf tournament, you got him loose at 6 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, I met Lucas this morning at 6 a.m. in the fitness trailer, and we have a set routine. I mean, the one thing that you will see with tour players is routine, consistency, and Lucas obviously is an incredible athlete, but getting loose on a cold morning, really important to scoring well.
All right, very quickly, your book's coming out, right?
Yes, and my book's coming out at the end of March. I'm really excited about it. Rex Hoggard was a contributing writer for me, and essentially the book is going to take you through assessment and then through correctives, and it's really about the last 25 years of my career, the players I've worked with, as well as what recreational golfers can do to get better.
Well, and you've worked with some of the best players in the world for
Very
a lot of years. It's always good to be with you, Randy.